Howdy! How's everybody out there in YouTube land today? I hope this finds you well. As my granny used to say, done a raw do to chaw. Matt is nowhere to be found. I don't know what's happened to him. He fell down the wishing well. He blew the seat out of the last pair of pants he owns. Beats me, but you got me tonight, and I'm unsupervised, so anything can happen. I hope everybody out there is having a great week. I hope everything's going along good for you. Here we are. We've entered fall, like it or not. Here we are. Just like I told that lady at the bank the other day, and she said I was overdrawn. I said, so are your eyebrows, and here we are. I hope everybody's enjoying the heifer havens that I put up there on the YouTubies. I'll be putting another one up tonight, probably. And who knows, what subject's going to be this time. You just never know what I'm liable to talk about or say or do or anything else. Nobody ever does, not even me. Every day's an adventure because I never know what's going to happen. We'll be doing a giveaway after a while, so be sure and get this shared out to everybody. And invite all your friends, invite your enemies, put a thumbs up on the video. If you don't want to give it a thumbs up, give it 2 thumbs down. And that way, you know that you got it right. Oh, good gravy. I'll tell you what, is there anybody out there in the audience that is an expert with electricity? Because if there is, you need to have a conversation. Because I have some electrical issues that I have not one clue as to what's going on with it. And I'd sure like for somebody to try to explain to me what's happening. We won't do it here on the show, but we'll do it maybe over on Messenger or something. Phone call. We'll do something. If you know something about some electricity, maybe you got an electrician's license or something, you can explain to me what's going on, because I let some smoke out of something the other day. And you ain't supposed to do that. And so, I need to talk to somebody about that. Mark says that he knows just enough about electricity to make me dangerous. So, yeah, me too. I know how to plug stuff in, and that maybe I need to stop. When you start letting smoke out of stuff, it's time to stop. Good gravy. I tell you what. Yeah, I have no clue as to what's happened to Matt. I saw him last night over on Facebook on that Shalala show that he does with that other feller, and I talked to him there for a minute, and I ain't heard from him since. I don't know. He fell down the wishing well. Maybe the goblins got him. We're soon going to be here in October. Next week's show will be the first day of October. Do you know that? My goodness, here we are just sailing on through the year. I'll be glad to say goodbye to 2020. Well, Jim Bashir says he's been wiring their new basement for the last couple of days. Well, I hope you're doing a better job than what we've been doing with the garage. Because now it's getting scary. When you start letting smoke out of stuff, it gets scary. Once you release the smoke, it's usually toast. That's what I'm afraid of. I just don't know how bad it is yet. Somebody's supposed to come and take a look at it this weekend, but mercy sakes, you don't want to see smoke coming out of anything. I tried to get it stopped right away. But once you see the smoke, I'm afraid it's probably too late, ain't it? Oh, my. Well, things have been just kind of rolling along here. I've been working on the garage, trying to get the garage straightened up, and I got at least one more day out there, maybe a little more than that. Oh, let's see. We got Russell in the house, Simply Wooden Creations. I didn't really go through and say hey to everybody there that's in the chat because I've been talking to most of you before the show started. But we got Mark Lindsay out there. We got Anita's New Adventures is in the house. Jim Bashir's is out there. Steve with Harneal Media. I'll try to keep pronouncing that correctly. I'm not very good at it. Leonard Davis is in the house. And let's see, make sure I didn't miss anybody. We got Russell with Simply Wooden Creations out there. Russell does a show on Saturday night called Simply Wooden Creations on YouTube, and he has a panel show. I'm generally on that panel. Sometimes Matt's on there too. Russell, are we going to do the judging on the palette contest this week? Is that what you got planned? I'll let him tell everybody in the chat if he plans to do that this week. And there's a bunch of people that entered it, and he's got some prizes and stuff up for grabs on it. I'm one of the contestants. I did a video about my palette that I worked on there for his challenge. Yeah, Anita allows everybody to share your videos in her chats there. If you join her chats on Messenger, and I've got a Brenda G's Designs group out there. If you want to join that, I let people put their videos up on that. If you want to announce them there. Yeah, Russell said yes, he'll do the announcement in the drawings this Saturday. So we'll find out who the winners are and what's going on. I don't expect I'm going to win anything with mine, but it was fun to do, and I got a gate out of the deal. I've been needing a new gate. My old gate was over 16 years old. Poor thing's falling apart, and it's getting rough to work with it. I was having to wrestle it every time I wanted to go in and out of the garden. So I was glad to have a new gate up that I could handle. But let's see, somebody dropped me something over there on the... Nope, it wasn't Matt. I was thinking maybe Matt was leaving me some kind of a message of some kind. He ain't even sending out a smoke signal. I don't know. We're going to have to send out the Foreign Legion to find him, I guess. Somebody keeps a pinging over there. Oh, there he says he's joining now. We'll see about that. I'll be the judge of that. And there he is. You have a hot date with Susan or something? Is that what slowed you down so much tonight?
Hi, Brenda.
I said, did you have a hot date with Susan? And that is what slowed you down?
I had to smooth things over. You know that. Sorry, I'm late.
We've been making things up as we went along about why you're late. You had beans for dinner and blew the seat out of your pants. And
I was working on my challenge, my video editing challenge. I got the first lesson done, and it's amazing.
Well, you should know better than to leave me alone unsupervised.
Well, I looked up, and I'm like, oh, it's 5 after 7. I'm like, wait a minute, it's Thursday. Better get over there quick.
So you don't show up. We just make things up about you as we go along.
Oh,
and we can be very creative.
Well, do I have to pause, watch the first 5 minutes, and then come back? How are you?
I was asking everybody out there in the chat if we had anybody out there that's like has an electrician's license or something that could give me some advice, because I let some smoke out of something the other day, and that's not usually a very good idea. And so I probably need to talk to somebody that knows something about electricity.
If it was woodworking, I got your back. Oh, hold on. I'm sending my audio back to you. It probably sounds fine, but let me mix.
Yeah, it sounds okay.
There we go.
We can live with it.
It just got better. You might not know it. But.
Well, the volume dropped some, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We never want you to be louder than me.
So who's out there in the chat? I didn't even get to see yet.
Oh my goodness, we got a whole load of them out there in the chat. We got Mark Lindsay out there. We got Jim Bashir's out there. Steve with Harneal Media is out there. Leonard Davis, Anita with Anita's New Adventures. Russell with Simply Wooden Creations is out there. He says he's going to do that challenge.
For the pallet wood.
Yeah. My mind went blank.
I heard back from Instructables. I entered my palette challenge also on Instructables, a recycled challenge. And I'm happy to say I got second place. They sent me a gift card.
Cool.
I'll take it.
Cool.
I will take it.
Good. Yeah, Iron Fire Horses out there, and everybody get this thing shared around, because we're gonna have a drawing, or have a giveaway here in a little bit, and get us some folks in here. And I'll give something away.
Cool.
I got boxes and boxes. It just keeps multiplying.
Maybe you should. Here's all messed up. Maybe you should do more live streams with more giveaways. Giveaway Monday, giveaway Tuesday, giveaway Thursday.
Well, what we need is more super chats, because that's where I pay the postage from. See,
Gotcha.
And I do more giveaways just on this, and if we had more super chat money, because I can only afford to give away just so much. They charge me money up there at the post office. I can't. I've tried going in there and getting them to mail it out on my good looks, and it just don't work.
You let me know when you're successful. And,
yeah.
I'm signed in today with my Awesome Fun Things account. So if you see Awesome Fun Things in the chat, that's me.
Yeah, I seen that. Seen that there in the chat.
I posted a video just today.
Well, see, I've been out in the garage all day. I'm trying to arrange things out there and get it so that I'll eventually be able to get the car in the garage once we get the electricity working right and everything doing what it's supposed to do out there. But that is a big job, because there's a lot of stuff out there.
Yeah, you mentioned how much stuff is stored there. It's sort of like the junk collection area, from what I understand.
I need twice as big a garage, and that way I can have my junk in one part of it and the car in the other.
Oh, hey, look. Harnell Media asked an important Mind Equals Blown question. He said, yes. Did you thumbs up Matt? Now, I don't know how to rate this interaction, because yes, I thumbs up on All Things YouTube, but no, I did not thumbs up on Awesome Fun Things. But you did get one thumbs up from me. So I don't know if I get scolded or thanked for that.
Well, I'll tell you what. We got good news and we got bad news.
Uh-oh.
There's good news and there's bad news. And the good news is...
That was easy.
But the bad news is... Bless your heart.
Oh, I thought I could skip out on the bless your heart, but nope, I guess not. I'm glad to give you multiple thumbs up this time around from my multiple channels.
All
Simply Wooden's Creation says congrats. A lot of people said congrats to me. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the congrats. It's fun to win. And more importantly, it's fun to get all the traffic, because when you're in a contest, you get a traffic boost. And when you're a finalist, you get an even more traffic boost. So that's really what I want.
Yeah.
But it's always good to win. Always good to win.
Mark Lindsay's got a fact for us out there. He says in 2015, Canadian astronaut Chris Hadfield released the first ever album recorded entirely in space, named Space Sessions, Song from a Tin Can.
Nice. I didn't know they sent Canadians out in outer space. I know that sounds harsh, but I really didn't think they did that.
Well, I have some aphorisms.
Who's what now?
Some aphorisms that might blow your mind.
Okay.
See, an aphorism is a truth or an opinion expressed in a concise and witty manner.
Oh, so right up your alley.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in my wheelhouse. All right. Okay. I read that 4,153,237 people were married last year. Now, I'm not trying to cause any trouble, but shouldn't that be an even number?
Well, not if you count the Mormons. But they have multiple wives sometimes.
Well, maybe that answers it.
Yeah, maybe so.
But do you find it ironic at all that red, white, and blue stands for freedom until they're flashing behind you?
Yeah, what's up with that?
I mean, shouldn't they change the colors of them flashing lights on the cars to be?
I think they should. See, I have red and blue here, but it shows up pink on the screen. And it is blood red here in the actual room. It just doesn't come across.
See, I'm thinking orange and a dark purple or something, on the cars.
Well, red and blue alternating flashing will trigger people to have seizures. People who are prone to seizures. I learned this when I was learning about accessibility because I work for publishing, and you can't do colors wrong, or else. Anyway, there was an episode of Pokemon, and there was an explosion, and it went blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red like this. Hospital rooms across the country filled up with 10-year-olds having seizures because they watched Pokemon with this blue-red explosion flickering like that.
Well, it's never done that to me, but
it doesn't do it to everyone. It does it to people who are prone to seizures, and
it does make me sound like I'm having a session of Tourette's.
Well, your Tourette's tics, I think, are just mostly intentional, is what I thought.
Well, I can be riding along and having a really nice day, and then look in the rear view and see that going on behind me, and then Tourette's just kicks in.
The expletives flow. It flows like fine poetry.
That's right.
I love it.
So I'll give you another one. When wearing a bikini, women reveal 90% of their bodies. Men are so polite they only look at the covered parts.
Hey, we aim to please. Mark Lindsay has a heavy metal fact. He says Metallica is the first and only band to play on all 7 continents. It played on Antarctica? No one goes to Antarctica. I want. Can we get some receipts for that fact, please?
There's a small audience of seals.
Yeah. I saw them in concert, but that was before Lars went in front of the Senate committee and complained about Napster. Rubbed me wrong. I'm a millionaire and I'm mad people are stealing my music. It was just so petty. Like, you're rock and roller. Well, grow up.
Okay, answer me this. How is a relationship like algebra?
I don't know.
Because you look at your ex and wonder why.
Solve for Y. Solve for X. Yep, there's a video of them playing on Antarctica on YouTube. Wow. Yeah, that's a strange place. You just can't show up there. And it's a lot of militaries in Antarctica. A lot of places off limits in Antarctica.
Well, maybe, that with the military there, maybe that's what their audience was military personnel.
Could be.
It was sort of like one of them Bob Hope shows,
Yeah. Technically, it's a desert because there's no precipitation.
But it's cold, right?
It's cold as all hell, but a desert does not mean hot. Desert means absence of precipitation. And there's landscape there. It looks just like an alien world. It's just all dirt and mountains.
And cold.
And nothing's growing. Nothing could live there except penguins, but they're on the shore where they can feed off of the ocean. Anyway, you get it.
Penguins and seals.
Yeah.
Because the seals eat the penguins.
Oh yeah. And they're big too. You think of penguins like only this big. No, they'll come up to here on you.
Yeah.
They're massive creatures.
Mark Lindsay says, how's a divorce like a tornado? Either way, someone's losing a mobile home.
I need a minute on that one. Oh, Mark. Ah.
Mark said he got those magnets that I sent him the other day, and I said, well, I hope you can put them to good use. And he says, well, I don't think so, because my wife took off with them as soon as they came in the door.
No, I have. I use them all the time. Like I even keep some up here in the office. Although I'm very careful with the magnets around the equipment.
Yeah, yeah, you got to be careful not to discombobulate all your electronic equipment with that stuff.
When I worked in the office, I was in charge of all the computers, and the one girl had magnets on the side of her computer tower. I'm like, why do you do this to me? I'm like, Rhonda, why?
Refrigerator, and you could just put your magnets there. It's metal like the refrigerator, and we just put our magnets on there to hold our pictures and stuff. That's why.
Like, these people don't even know. Drive me nuts.
Well, I mean, not everybody was born knowing all this stuff. We had to be told as we went along what we could do and what we couldn't.
We worked in the office, and there's printouts everywhere. It was a paper-based economy back in the 90s. And then one person had an open candle with paper everywhere. I'm just like, oh, for the love of all that's holy. And the cubicle walls are draped in fabric, and we're passing papers, marking it up, and doing corrections and tossing. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Here's a T-shirt design. One word across the top just says "think." Just think. Come on, people.
I mean, that's why I sell on my Etsy store these lamp rings that you put on a light bulb.
Oh.
And you put a little fragrance oil.
Okay.
Just a few drops is all it takes. And put this on the light bulb. And then when the light bulb heats up, it makes the oil hot, and the oil will scent the room.
Gotcha.
And these are extremely popular, these little lamp rings.
My wife's a former Scentsy rep, and that is like a candle, but it's a light bulb that heats a small bowl of wax.
Right.
That smells. So no flame.
That's right.
Approved in the Haas house.
Yeah, they used to. I had these in ceramic.
Okay.
And they broke all the time. I mean, people be dusting and hit the lamp, and then the ceramic thing would go flying and break and all that. So I went to brass, and these, they hold up. They're not going to break. They just last forever. And so they'll get, a stack of these so that they can have one in every room and have the whole house smelling nice.
Now, Iron Firehorse says, no magnets on computers. How about laptops? But here's the thing, though. Nowadays, the iPad, you attach the lid via magnets. So I might be wrong, but I think the concern about magnets were the spinning disk hard drives that it could mess with. Perhaps magnets aren't really that much of a thing now that everything went to SSD, or maybe they are. It's weird because electricity is half magnetism. That's why it's called electromagnetism. They're not two separate things. They're like the opposite of each other, where if this is electricity, this is magnetism.
Well, this is what I know about it. If you want to wipe a hard drive, you take a magnet to it, and that'll wipe your hard drive.
Now, Jim Bashir says strategically placed magnets. Okay. So it must still be a concern. Maybe I don't have a computer or laptop anyway, LOL. Iron Firehorse, how are you viewing YouTube without a computer or a laptop? Is it on a phone?
Okay. Probably phone. But yeah, I was always told, keep the magnets away. You don't want them near your credit cards either. It'll wipe out your magnetic strips and stuff on your credit cards. Somebody had given me a business card that had the magnetic back on it to put on the refrigerator, and I stuck it in my wallet. I wasn't even thinking.
Oh,
Wiped
yeah,
out the
no.
strips on my cards.
Oh,
I
no.
had to get all my cards replaced.
People used to take magnets on CTR televisions, the cathode ray tube televisions, and I think it would warp the image. Like it would mess with the RGB little crystals or whatever. I don't know. I use my phone for YouTube sometimes too, says Anita.
Yeah.
Talking to Iron Firehorse. Cool. And she says my phone. Okay, cool. Phones are popular, baby. Look at your stats. Go into analytics on YouTube and see if your viewers are on phone or computer. A lot of people are on phone.
Well, if I'm away from the house, which is not normal, but if I'm away from the house and I want to watch something on YouTube while I'm waiting, at somebody's office or something for an appointment, then I'll use the phone. But I'm usually just here, so just turn on the computer and let it play while I'm cleaning or whatever I'm doing. But yeah, I can see for people on the go, if they're on the train or the bus or something and want to keep themselves occupied, it comes in handy for that.
Look at this comment. Iron Firehorse. My girlfriend had an eelskin wallet and it wiped out our cards back in the early 80s. Wow.
Mark says 85% of his viewers are on desktop computers.
I wonder what the average age of Mark Lindsay's viewers are. Maybe it has to do with the young kids are on phones.
Mr. Doughboy's in the house. Hey, Mr. Doughboy.
Hi, Mr. Doughboy.
Hope everything's going well there. Jim Bashir says, in the 80s, we put the first computer monitor in a rolling mill. It had 1,000 HP motor in it. When the motor started, the CRT on the monitor display would almost bend 90 degrees. And in answer to your question, Mark says that he's big with 55-plus-year-old crowd.
Gotcha. Well, it's fun. Go into your analytics and see. I mean, I bet different channels have different percentages of mobile versus computer. Because YouTube tracks that. They track everything.
How many people we got in the house right now, Matt?
9.
Okay, because mine hasn't updated here. 9 people. We need a couple more. Let's get a couple more in the house and we'll do a drawing or do a giveaway. We'll give something away. How's that? I'll get it spit out here in a minute.
All right. I will take a moment and share it a few places.
Yeah, because you should have done that way before the show.
Well,
and you're horsing around.
I got caught up in my work.
I'm sending you messages. Where are you?
Well, I heard the blings go in. I didn't have Facebook up on the computer. I was hearing the blips come in, but
he's hearing it. She's ignoring it.
I ignore blips. Yeah, I have to. It's just I get so many alerts.
We're gonna have to set my blip to a specific tone, like a taser.
It should just be you screaming the word cowbell.
That's right.
Not in a cowbell ring. It's just Brenda's voice. Cowbell.
That's right. We need more cowbell.
You were on the Shalalala Productions Facebook page, and you said that. I thought that was funny.
That's right. Yeah, I sat there and was watching that whole thing, and he put what? Bless his heart. And he says that he had edited down the volume on that Tarzan yell. Bless his heart. And you're egging him on. Yeah, you need to keep that turned down. We don't want to hear that going full blast. Lord have mercy. He should have been turning it up.
It was really loud before. Like really loud.
Bless his heart. I'm going to have to give him lessons.
Muscle car appraisal is here. Hello, hello.
Good to see you. Happy fall. We've done fell into fall whether we wanted to or not.
K-Dog M Key is here.
Mikey. That's K-Dog Mikey.
Oh, hi, K-Dog Mikey. I'm Matt.
Nice to see you. It's been a coon's age, ain't it? Raccoons got old waiting for you to show up. Good to have you here. Yeah, we're going to be doing a drawing here in a few minutes. Well, not a drawing, but a giveaway. I don't know why I call it a drawing, because it's not really a drawing. It's a giveaway.
We're up to 12 now. Woohoo!
Well, then we need to probably give something away. Some of you are new, so I'll explain how this works. I'm going to show 4 items, and whoever wins gets their pick of the 4 items. And the way you win is when I say go, I'm going to have you put in the chat your guess at what number I picked, and the numbers will be between 16 and, what did I put down here? 16 and 29. Somewhere between 16 and 29. Now, there is a bonus involved if you win the prize. If you want to be eligible for the bonus, the number that I have written down on this piece of paper that has been hermetically sealed in a mason jar on Funk and Wagnall's porch since 8 o'clock this morning, there's a number written down on here. And in this number, there's some capital letters. So if you guess the number and then you put a slash and you put how many capital letters you think I put in that word, and you get it right, then you'll get the bonus too. That's how this works.
And it's a bonus, something different that you throw in.
Yeah, it's something different that I throw in there. I've got some bonus things over here that I throw in.
Corkboard TV. Hi, Corkboard.
Hey, Scott, good to see you. We're just about to do the giveaway. Now, if you live outside the country and you want to play along, you're welcome to do that. However, if you win, then I'm going to ask that you pay the postage, or you can give it to somebody else that's in the chat that lives in the United States. I think that's pretty fair. All money that is donated to the channel through the super chats goes toward the postage for me to do these giveaways. So the more money we get in super chats, the more of these giveaways that I could do. Now, there's 4 items that I've got up here. One of them is one of my mugs. Now, the one you get will be sealed in the package. It won't be loose like this. This is my personal mug, but it has, see if I can get it up there. It has the Brenda G's Designs logo on there. It says Brenda's Crafty, Be Like Brenda. So we got a mug up. We've got a set of these bath bombs. These are brand new in the package, still sealed in the plastic, all that. There's 8 different scents of these bath bombs. So you can have your own little spa going. I've also got one of these iPad cases. This is the flexible silicone case, and it also has the hard shell case in there. This is brand new, never been opened, and on there it says new pad 9.7. So I've got that. I've also got Western hat band, brand new hat band. So if you wear a cowboy hat, you need a new hat band for it. There's a really pretty hat band, and it doesn't do it justice here on the screen. It's a really pretty one. It's got the nice silver buckle and everything on it. So those are the 4 items that's up for grabs tonight. And when you make your guess, just guess once. Put your guess in, and then a slash and how many capital letters that you think that I have in that word. And when we get a winner, I'll say stop. Are you ready, Matt?
Well, I'm ready.
All right, go.
Okay. Put a number and a slash and another number, and only guess once. Can you use it for a belt? Says Iron Firehorse.
If you have a tiny waist, you could use it for a belt.
Hey, Portal Woodworks is
here. The numbers
here.
are between 16 and 29. 16 and 29.
Dave Hart's here too. A lot of people are here. Are people coming in and I'm not seeing them? Hi, everyone. 16 and 29. Okay, let's see.
Between 16 and 29.
Now, if you haven't guessed, don't pick a number that was already put out there.
We don't have a winner yet.
Long. Can the Stream Elements bot win? You should have the Stream Elements bot at about minute 30. Put in a guess.
Put in a guess. Okay, well, it looks like everybody has jumped in, but we did not have a winner. So look at all those guesses that we got up there on
Oh,
the
wait,
screen.
some picked below 16.
I know, that's why I
those
kept saying it's
you know.
between 16 and 29. Between 16 and 29. Okay, so since nobody got it, we're going to do another round. Look at the numbers that's up there. None of them are it. Y'all guess again.
16 through 29. All right, now we're seeing some unique numbers.
Oh, we got a winner.
Winner, winner.
We got a winner. Anita got it with number 20.
Excellent.
And this is how I have it written down on a piece of paper. Get it up here where you can see it.
2 capital letters.
She did not get the bonus.
Okay.
But she got her choice of the 4 prizes.
Congratulations, Anita.
Which prize would you like, Anita? We had the hat band, we had the iPhone or the iPad case, we had the bath bombs, and the mug. Tell me which one you want, and I'll write it down here on a piece of paper that was hermetically sealed in the mason jar.
Bath bombs.
She wants the bath bombs. All right. Well, over on the messenger, if you would please send me your address, your mailing address, I will get this packaged up and run it up to the post office in the morning for you.
Excellent. Slap like now.
I appreciate that. Congratulations to Anita, the winner of the bath bombs tonight.
Very generous of you. Thank you for hosting this challenge, Brenda.
Well, I always like to give stuff away and make people smile. I can make people smile without even trying.
That's good. That's good. Some people can't. Some people are miserable shits.
Well, if you can't laugh at yourself, you shouldn't be laughing at nobody else. And I laugh at myself more than anything you ever seen.
See, we got some emoji artwork going on here. A bath and a bomb. Perfect. Perfect, Dave Hart. I'm giving Dave Hart a virtual taco for that one.
Mark's got you an interesting fact. He says Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez used to make YouTube videos together, and a lot of them are still on Demi Lovato's YouTube channel.
Selena Gomez. Those child actresses and actors. Something about them.
Let's see, I can go back here and get some more of my
I
aphorism.
think my son went to a Selena Gomez concert when he was like 13 or 14. That's about the age you go.
Do you know that the tingly feeling that you get when you love someone,
I thought
it's that common sense is actually leaving your body?
Oh, is that it? Mark clarified they're singers. I thought Selena was like a Disney actress that went singing. I guess not. Whatever.
No, you're thinking of Miley Cyrus.
Yeah. She was just on Joe Rogan. Her voice is jacked up. Did you ever hear her talk recently?
No.
Because she would party hard and she would smoke. Yeah, she jacked her vocal cords up.
She burn out.
Trying to bring them back. I guess you can kind of spruce them up a little bit and had some surgery and stuff. Anyway. Yeah.
Burn herself out with all that partying.
Selena is in Hotel Transylvania, says Dave Hart. I don't understand that. Do they rely on auto-tune for vocals? Hey, I'll never tell. If I knew, which I don't know. Selena is a Disney girl. Hey, look at that. Someone's confirming.
I think my neighbor's stalking me. She's been Googling my name on her computer. I know that because I saw her through my telescope last night.
She was a Disney actress when she was like 12. She's 28 now. How about them apples? Okay. There you go. And now you know, and no one's half the battle.
The thing of it is with some of these girls, like say Miley Cyrus, is Disney is supposed to be a good wholesome venue, and they start these girls out trying to get them on the right foot and trying to straighten them out and fly right, and then these girls get loose in more ways than one.
Disney is militant about the no embarrassment clause. Yeah. I forget, there's a legal name for it, but they really try and make sure you don't put bad light on the company. But you're right. Once the little ones grow up, there's just no amount of contracts that can hold them.
They get loose in more ways than one.
Mel says she came in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny.
I got to wonder as they get older if they look back on any of that and wish that they had maybe toned it down a little bit, and
oh, Dave Hart says Hotel Transylvania is an Adam Sandler animated Halloween movie. She did the voice for Dracula's daughter, Mavis. Okay. I'm learning a whole bunch of stuff this episode. Thank you for being awesome, chat room.
Jim Dockrell says Disney does a good enough job putting bad light on the company. They don't want the competition. And well, God. There you go. I mean, there's some truth in that.
They are hurting.
Yeah.
And they were printing their own money. Like, it was just obscene, the money that they would rake in. Now they have several flops in theatrical releases, and the parks are just gutted. Mm-hmm. And for as big as Disney is, and as how much they have their fingers in a whole bunch of different businesses, those parks were an obscene percentage of the income. The parks, a lot of income.
Ever since Walt passed away, when they lost Walt, it went downhill from there.
It was flying pretty good thereafter.
He kept everything on the straight and narrow. As I understand it, he had a very strict criteria for how he wanted things run with his company. And when he passed away, then it started loosening up. It didn't happen overnight, but it happened. Anita says that's the first time on YouTube that she's won anything.
Hey, well, how about that?
Well, congratulations.
We're happy to make that happen for you.
I'm glad that I could pop your giveaway cherry there for you tonight.
I gave away one of my Maker's Rock albums to someone who never won anything before. I thought that was nice. It's a good thing.
Yeah, I've got that one of yours over here beside my desk. I'm going to get them hung up here pretty soon. I've been trying to get everything straightened up in the house. I didn't get my spring cleaning done in the spring because I was so sick. But I'm trying to get this done and trying to get the garage done. And I would like to get some looms made. I don't know if I'm going to get that accomplished or not, but I definitely want to get the house and the garage done. And so, I've been going from room to room, straightening stuff up and trying to get things under control here. So I found my Maker's Rock albums, and I want to get them hung up on the wall. I got one from Al and one from you, and then I got the one that I was doing when my computer ate all my video stuff. And so I want to get those hung up on the wall.
Good deal. Good deal.
Just looking at what folks is saying there in the chat.
Moral turpitude. That's the legal phrase. There's a moral turpitude clause in a lot of these entertainment contracts. And it's a wide open thing that says, well, if you cheese off the company, we can undo the contract. Yeah. It should be Disney's logo. Funny stuff. Funny stuff.
So you say that you got your first installment of your challenge thing done?
Yes, I'm doing a video editing challenge on the All Things YouTube side of things, where I'm going to give a lesson or a concept. All the concepts are easy to do in a video editor, but they're very impactful because they all help people watch all of your video. They don't jump off in the middle. It keeps them engaged. And I shot my first lesson and edited my first lesson, and I have it ready to go. I'm going to give it out on the 30th. Wednesday, the 30th is when I'll give the lesson to the participants, and then you have a week to complete it. And I'm going to do it every week for 8 weeks. And you'll learn how to do better at video edit. It's not a contest. There's no prizes. It's a challenge. So and I'm going to sometimes give the raw footage that I used in my example. So if you wanted to just tinker with my footage rather than shoot your own, you could do that to make it a little easier on you. But the videos just have to be like about a minute long. It's just to get the skill and understand why the feature is beneficial. So you can go to the All Things YouTube Facebook group, and on the pinned post, it points you to a email list sign up, because I'm going to deliver the messages over email, and then you post your video into the Facebook group. Should be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. People are signing up like crazy.
Yeah, that's for people who know how to turn on the editor.
yeah, that's and you can use any video editor. It's not how to use your editing software. It's how to do the technique in whatever video editor you want.
Well, Corkboard has a question for you. He says, "Hey, Matt, question for your next show. I qualify for monetization, but am the owner of Old Not Dead Vlog at Gmail and manager Corkboard TV at Gmail of the channel. I want to transfer ownership to just Corkboard at Gmail so I can put Corkboard TV at gmail.com onto AdSense ? Can this be done?"
There's a few questions in that paragraph. Can you transfer ownership of a channel? Yes, that can be done. How that relates to being on AdSense, that would be related to it if you meet the requirements for the YouTube Partner Program, being that you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours over the last 365 days. So you can be on AdSense regardless of who owns it, as long as you meet that criteria. Or you can have AdSense hooked to your YouTube account. You can have an AdSense account and put it on your website and other things at any time. But yeah. So yes and yes is the answer.
Jim Dockrell says California has banned gas cars after 2035, and they don't have the generating capacity to supply the population now.
Isn't that crazy? Oh, you know what? See, I'm not a wrench for awesome fun things. I was going to put my email sign up list thing in there. Can you give me
we need to discuss that, tell people about that. If you look down in the description of the video, there's 2 URLs down there. The reason for this is that YouTube, in their infinite wisdom, decided to remove the ability for us to click the 3 dots after somebody's comments in the chat and be able to go to their YouTube channel to subscribe or view or anything. You know, we can't go to their YouTube channel. So what we've done here on my channel is we have 2 URLs. The first one is the sign up sheet. You go in there and you put down the URL of your channel and the name of your channel. That automatically puts it over on the second URL, which is the spreadsheet. It's a read-only spreadsheet. And so anybody that wants to go to anybody's channels here can go to the spreadsheet and be automatically click on the URL, take you right to their channel so that you can view what they're doing and check out what their
Brenda,
channel's all about.
What's the short code to get the form up? I thought it was ! sign up, but I guess it's not.
It's whatever I have in the description of the video.
Oh, I'll just go there. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I can't put it in. I'm not a wrench. Can you give Awesome Fun Things a wrench?
I'm trying to find you here. Put something in the chat there. Say something.
Okay.
There you are. There you go.
Okay, so let me try this now. Oops. Ah. Oh, no. I guess I have to refresh. Hold on. Ay.
That's why you're supposed to be here early for the show.
I'm not a wrench. You didn't do it.
Yes, I did. It said that I made you a moderator. It says you're now a moderator on the channel.
Okay, let me reload.
Jim Bashir's just put it in the chat for you.
Okay. It's weird.
Because Jim was here on time.
It's not working for me. All right. I'm going to flip over to my All Things YouTube account. This is not my day, Brenda. I'm just a mess.
Have you let the smoke out of anything today?
Apparently, maybe I did. I don't know.
I tell you, there ain't nothing like the feeling of having something plugged in and all of a sudden you see the smoke coming out of it. And that,
All right, Brenda, I'm going to drop my email sign-up list in the chat under my All Things YouTube.
Okay.
And if you go there, chat room, and put your name in and your email address in, and then click the double opt-in message, it's going to send you a email with a button saying, are you sure you have control of this email? Do that, and then you'll be entered into the Yes Challenge. That's the first thing. So if you want to do a video editing challenge with a whole bunch of other awesome people and boost your editing skills to get more watch time, sign up for the Yes Challenge. Yes.
And that is separate from what I have going with the view the channel list. So don't get the two of them confused.
Do you want me to share the spreadsheet?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay. Now this is Brenda's spreadsheet. You can get in on this here.
It's free advertising for your channel, and nothing.
Okay,
I'm not gonna say nothing, but few things aggravate me as much as going to somebody's live stream and seeing people in chat that I'd like to check out their channels and see what they've got. And they YouTube has taken that ability away from us. So I thought, well, we just do a little spreadsheet here, and anybody wants to sign up on it. This way you can just go to that spreadsheet and you see that, that you can click on the URLs there, take you right to their YouTube channel.
Who should I subscribe to? Pick a number between 2 and 28. Who's in the chat room here? Let's see.
Well, we got Partly Cloudy 420 just come in. Howdy.
Hi, Partly Cloudy.
Good to see you.
I think I'm subscribed to a lot of here. Maybe I'm not subscribed to this one. I can go here. Yeah, I'm not. Okay. And now I can subscribe. Booyah. So you can get it on Brenda's list here by clicking.
And this is the good list.
Yeah.
You don't want to be on the other list.
Join my email list if you want in on the video challenge. Okay. How about them apples?
How about them? It's apple picking season, ain't it?
Put on my Freddie Mercury mustache. How about that?
You gonna go out picking any apples this year?
No one has invited me out to pick apples.
Are they going to cancel apple picking this year because of the
I don't know.
social distancing? Most of the well, I'm going to say about half of the fall festivals seem to be going on. Some of them have been canceled, but it looks like about half of them are still plugging along here.
Corkboard TV asked if I have a video on how to change ownership. No, I don't have a video on how to do that.
Well, you should.
Well, I guess maybe I should. Yeah. Thank you for the suggestion.
Will Susan not let you do that?
It's gotten a lot more difficult because that is how you hack someone. You pretend to be that person and then take the ownership away from the person's email to your email, and then you shut that person out. That's happened before.
Wow.
So they've made it more difficult, and I think it has to. There's a time delay. So you used to be able to do it all in one step. Now it sends emails out to all known email addresses and says, someone's trying to do this. Are you sure? And then I think it's like multiple day countdown before it actually lets you change the ownership. People are hacking like crazy.
Well, things will get worse with, people being desperate for money right now.
And I do a lot of consulting with people, and I'm like, never give me your Google login or your YouTube login. You can grant my Gmail address privileges to your analytics and let me use my login to access. That's the way to do it. But never turn over your Google account codes to anybody.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's like giving them the permission to get into your bank account or your
that's
cryptocurrency.
The kingdom. Yeah. Now, I signed up for, say, my younger brother. I have a dead man switch where if the account goes inactive, like if Google doesn't hear a thing from me, not on google.com searches, not on, if I just go dormant, it'll send an email to my brother with a login, and he'll have privileges that I have set up. You can turn on or off different privileges. So if my digital legacy, X amount of time after I become dormant, will be accessible to my brother. That you can do too.
And since it's worth so much money, you might be wanting to watch your back.
Well, I also have another dead man switch set up, which is literally called Dead Man Switch. If you do a search for Dead Man, I think it's deadmanswitch.com. Let me look. They send you an email every month or so, and you got to click the email. And when you click the email, it says, okay, it's been reset. And if you ever not click the email, 2 months after you fail to click, they're going to send a pre-written email to my brother. And in the pre-written email is all of the account codes to all my digital life. So, because, if I have photos or videos of family, I don't want that to go hidden.
That you could do that and it be funny too. Because instead of sending them all the codes to everything that you got, you could send them a letter that says, you remember the time that you did so and so and so to me when I was alive? Well, guess what? Is repayment for that. And then, you like tell them that you're sending proof of their extramarital affair to their wife or something.
You can do anything. It's deadmanswitch.net, and it's absolutely free. And I did make a video. I'm like, I'm speaking to you from beyond the grave. To try and get some levity into it.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. You could do that and it ended up, actually being kind of funny. Yeah.
Jim's got the right idea. I just want the history erased from my browser.
Well, don't do anything that you're ashamed of at 9, and you won't have to be worried about it at 3.
You can't live like that. Come on.
It's just that simple.
Yeah.
That simple.
I
Mark
wonder what-
says, fact, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle sent a letter that said, "We've been discovered. Flee at once," to 10 of his friends, and one of them disappeared.
I haven't got one of my Dead Man Switch emails in a while. I'm going to log in to make sure it's still like.
Yeah, they've done alerted your brother to your death. And he's on a Caribbean island someplace enjoying your wealth.
Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. I said I logged in with a user ID. It's asking for an email address. That's throwing me.
You don't know which one you gave it?
Oh.
Yeah. Anita says, Matt got nervous now.
Log in or set up. What? It says it sent me an email. Oh, Jesus. I thought this was easy.
Well, hell no, it ain't going to be easy because, you know, they'll be considering you to be dead.
Here we go. Login successful. Head over to your account settings. All right, I'm going to have to check this out then. Since you have come here, your death clock has begun ticking anew as of September 25th. Now you can write a message or read the ones you have already written. I want to read the ones I have already written.
Yeah, Mark says pretty bad when you can't remember the password to the place that knows all your passwords.
Enable Telegram, hardware, login keys, delete account, change password. Your account settings. Maybe it already sent it to him. I'm like, did that email sent out to you?
Does it start out, congratulations, your brother's dead. Here's the passwords to where all his money is.
Yeah. Enable push notifications. Dead Man Switch wants to. Okay, maybe I'll do that. I bet you I ignored it in my inbox and it was like a second attempt. No. I don't see it in here. Oh, test message. Wait, upgrade your account for more. I don't see. I bet you it sent it out to him. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh.
Has he called you lately to see if you're still alive?
He probably didn't get it. Probably went, because I sent him a test email from the service to make sure it didn't go to spam, and we confirmed that. But maybe the ghost of Matt Haas looks pretty real for someone from the other side, quote unquote, says Corkboard TV. Awesome dead switch, new channel. I like that, Dave. Do you do consulting? I have cash. Maybe we can work out a deal.
Matt's next video is going to be entitled, "The Rumors of My Death Have Been Greatly Exaggerated."
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, with all that being said, we've been on here for an hour. I think we'll shut her down for tonight. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Next week, we will be here. It'll be a new month. We'll be ushering in October. And hope everybody will join us over on Simply Wooden Creations on Saturday night to watch the judging of the palette contest. And Matt will have his All Things YouTube show on Monday night. So y'all be over there to check it out and see what his ongoing saga with Susan is bringing us this coming week. So we'll see you back here next week, and who knows what I'll be giving away. Bring all your friends. Tell everybody about it. We'll see you then.
Bye, everyone.